What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. Today is Saturday. It's the weekend. Today's January 27th, 2018, and a lot of people still struggling with photos on eBay. I'm going to show you guys a little breakdown step by step of the two strategy secrets, tips, things that Kate does and that I do every day on our eBay photos. Step one is going to be the filters on your phone. If you're taking photos with a phone, which is what I recommend, yeah, a lot of you use DSLRs or SLR cameras, and that's fine. I recommend the phone. It's fastest, and you can use these filters, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And then the second thing is, once you have the photos ready to go, you can then use the actual internal eBay photo upload editor. So 3 times fast. eBay internal upload editor tool to enhance those photos again. Now, the requirements that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to be doing this on a phone. I recommend iPhone. If you have an Android, this may not be as easy. So this strategy is going to be for iPhone photo takers, or on your iPad, you can do the same thing. And then the second strategy is going to be for on the desktop. You can't do it on mobile, the second part of this. So those of you that upload your, take your photos from the phone and create your drafts on the computer, basically the process would be take all your items, take all your photos, go to your computer and create your drafts and save the draft, and then upload all the photos from your phone into the draft, and then you can use the desktop editor to do it. It sounds like a lot of steps. However, this takes like an extra 5 or 10 seconds, and you're gonna see the quality and what it does to the photos, and hopefully it'll be worth it for you. So let's jump over to my screen, and I'm gonna show you what I mean. Okay, so the very first thing I'm gonna do, you guys can see, I'm taking a photo. Let's say this is the item I wanted to take a photo of. I'm on my iPhone, and if you look up here in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see 3 dots. Now, depending on which iPhone you're using, it may be different, or which iOS you're on. Just look for 3 dots or 3 of these. I'm using an iPhone X on the newest iOS 11.22, whatever it is. So you just click that, and you see the filters at the bottom down here? They say original. Well, if you just scroll over one, it's going to say vivid or chrome. Do you see what that does? Do you see how it brightens that up? So take all the photos using that if you can. There's other ones, but that's generally going to be your best. See, that's original, and that's vivid / chrome. So take all your photos using that first. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is make sure you have a white background. I don't have a white background in front of me right now, but make sure that you have a white background. It's going to make it look amazing. So white background with vivid. If you need a white background, a bulletin board background, I will link one down below that you can grab. Okay, so here's the final step. I've went ahead and opened up a couple of my items. This is something I have active. This is a Pendleton coat. You guys see how this coat is kind of floating there? You can see what it's sitting on, but you see how it's like really just almost floating into the picture. It looks really good. This one's harder because it's full size. You can't cut off the bottom or whatever. If you have like a shirt, you can cut that bottom out. But let me show you guys this item. Do you see this this Jay Garcia tie, excuse me? Do you see how white and clean this looks? You can see the shadow if you zoom up on it, but if you're just looking at this photo, I mean, they look so bright and clean. Look at the tape measure one, really good. The size of the, or the type of material is one we're working on, but do you see this main photo? It just looks like it's floating. Now let me show you one that hasn't been fixed yet. You see this one? Do you see how it's like all off-white, cream gray? It just doesn't look as good as that one. Let me show you how you'll fix this. This photo was taken on a white background with a chrome filter, or a vivid filter, excuse me, and with good lighting kit. This was all taken with lighting kits, and it looks good. I mean, this is a good photo, but let me show you how to make it better. Come down here to this sunshine logo, and then adjust the brightness. Watch what happens. Up around the 30 mark to 40. You guys see that? Pretty good, right? Come down here and adjust this up a little bit to 40. Look at that. Saves the image, takes 2 seconds. Do you guys see the difference in the picture now? Now look at it compared to that one. Come over here, do the same thing. Let me show you this one. Doesn't look so good, actually. This one doesn't look good at all. So I'm going to crank that up to 40. Now you may have to play with this a little bit. 40 seems to be about right for us. Hit save. Look how much better it is than the first picture. Do you guys see that? That's incredible, right? Really good. Let me do it for this back one. This one probably won't take quite as much. Maybe 40. You don't want to drown out the actual item. that you have to be careful with. Do you see how I drowned out the little logos that were on it? Kind of bad. So you kind of want to leave those. So probably don't want to go more than like 5 on this one. You have to be careful sometimes for that. But for the most part, as long as you're not really, you know, have logos or drowning out stuff, you can crank this up to 40. I've seen people do 50. And all of a sudden you have an awesome photo. Look at it. See how much it brightens it up? It just looks like it's floating. So that's your secret tip of the day. That is eBay Photos 101. You're going to use a white background using an iPhone with the vivid filter and this brightness adjuster. Now, I'm sure if you don't have an iPhone, you're using Android or something else, you don't have to worry about the filter. Just take your photos with the white background and the lighting as normal, and then just come on here and brighten it up. It'll probably still work almost the same way. I will link both the light kit that I'm using here and the white bulletin board background down below. They will both be the very first 2 links. If you need them, they're cheap. The lights are around $60 for a set of 2 shipped, and the bulletin board is going to be around $10 shipped. So check those out. If you buy them from those links, they will definitely help me out. I appreciate it. And in the meantime, go take better photos, sell more items, and hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next time.